Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Forever Cobblemon world. As you could tell in the beginning, I've done a little bit of terraforming here just to set up the village a little bit. I plan on building a blacksmith or something here because it's close to the water, so it's like good for smoothing out and stuff. And I also built this little like bridge gap thing just so the water makes sense. Before this was like completely covered and I didn't really like that, so I cut it out. And now it's going to be a nice feature, added that into it, and I think it looks really nice. And actually flattened out the line a little bit. It's probably going to do a bit more terraforming before I'm done. But yeah, I do have a few plans for this episode, like beginning actually building this village here. But I need to show off something first because we caught our first member Pokemon. So let me click to that. Wayne, here is your lucky tongue. Just gotta catch it first. Alright, and we have caught it. Let's take him out of the PC. Put him out here. Look at him. He also wants to make sure that we name it Schlurpeck, which is, I guess, quite a name. But there we go. Schlurpeck, the Licky Tongue for Fontbane here. Let's go update our sign too. So remember, if you want to hatch a Pokemon and name it yourself, and I can also name it after you if you want, I could put it on this list here, and if you become a member, you can do that. So that probably made no sense, but you know what? I'm rolling with it. Now, I do have a bigger plan for the members and their Pokemon later on, but it is a big plan, so I'm going to do it a little bit later in the late game. But for now, let's work on this little village here, and I think since I have so many Fletchers, it's only appropriate that I start with the Fletcher building, which involves me kind of tearing this one down. Alright, I guess it's time to make the foundation of this little place here. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but I definitely keep you guys posted. Okay, so this was like the rough shape that I kind of had in my head when I'm making it. I think it looks good so far. Definitely just needs a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this shape and then just gotta add a lot of details into it and hopefully like make it look a little bit better than what it is. Definitely needs a lot of little details, but this is roughly what I'm thinking of. Okay, let's see how this is turning out so far. I think it's improved, definitely improved. Adding a little detail definitely helps a lot. Making that a little bit better. That's a little weird gap there. I'm gonna fix that. And I decided to put the staircase to the upstairs outside because I felt it was a little bit more fitting. And then I can make like a little doorway here. And then that will lead to this little area, which I'll make like a target range for like the bows and arrows. I think that'd be good. It's a little small, but you know, doesn't have to be massive. And yeah, let's keep on working. Okay, I've done a lot of touch-ups and a lot of work, and let's check it out in freehand. So this is basically everything that I got. It looks really nice, honestly. Not my best work, but like, you know, it's not bad from just freestyling and going off the whim. There's probably a lot of little details I might add later. We go inside too. I decorated a lot too. We got a little common area, their bedroom, and then their work area, which is yeah, just that for now. I don't really know what to do with that, to be honest. But yeah, they each got like their own little locker room, and oh baby. Anyways, yeah, so that's it for now. And I think this build is done, just for now. It probably will come back to it and add a little bit more as I come along, but you won't see that. I don't know. But yeah, let's, you know what I just realized? I haven't shown off any of the offline building that I've been doing. So I've been really working on this path here, and I think it looks and it comes out pretty good. Like, it looks nice, it blends in well as well, but it's clearly a path, and I think I like it a lot. My idea was kind of just like keep it natural, but also kind of like ruined at the same time. And I think this mixture of like walls with the walls and the logs and the birch wood. Oh my god, I can't even speak. I think it looks really good. So yeah, I've been working on that. And then also, if you come over here, also spruced up this area a little bit. I added this bridge so that we can get over the ravine safely along with the path. I don't really know if I'm going to keep that edge. I might add like a little fence around it just so, you know, it's safer to be around because I'm definitely going to fall on that a lot. But yeah, this path will eventually lead to that village once I get to it. And there's one last thing that I did. If you come over here, I kind of expanded the farms and the path a little bit over here too. I think I'm just going to keep it like this for now. And then once it's out of like the field area, then I might consider adding more of like a ruined look through the path because it's hard to upkeep. But this is like close to my base and it's like a farm. So I feel like this works well for now. And I need to expand this a bit. Yeah, right now I'm keeping it revival herbs, potatoes, and beetroot. I'm going to add carrots and the other pumpkins and stuff like that, other farm items later on. Because, you know, I don't need like big lots for those, even though I might expand the potato one at some point or add another potato one because that might become my main food source for a while because the wheat is not hard to get, even though I have a ton of bread right now, so it's not really that big of an issue. Flying over here, I kind of noticed something, and that my nether portal is still kind of just awkwardly there. So let me fix that up a bit. You know what, we're going to go into the nether because I want to explore that nether fortress a little bit that I saw earlier in the game. And I kind of have some ideas of maybe possibly turning it into a wither skeleton farm because I feel like that's a good source of XP. I think, oh, I did not empty my inventory at all. I should probably go do that real quick. I have to say though, it is kind of weird making my own Minecraft content because it's like, I'm so used to watching like Minecrafters that are on SMPs and like are with other people so they can bounce off those other people and stuff while I'm here by myself having to talk to myself, and sometimes I don't really know what to talk about as you can clearly tell. And I kind of want to like show what my brain process is, but I don't know how to say out loud what my brain process is. Nor do I know how to make it like sound good and entertaining. Also, I destroyed part of this to get the nether bricks for that build. Anyways, I did explore a little bit because I went to this chest here. There was nothing in it. I mean, it was a diamond and a flint and steel, so, you know, nothing exciting. But I feel like we should do more exploring. Oh! We got some charcadets here. That's kind of cool. I really should start getting more Pokeballs and, like, remembering that Pokemon are in this game. I feel like I've been so focused on building. I haven't really, like, thought of how to bring more Pokemon aspects into the Minecraft game. So maybe I'll start trying to do that with some builds later down the road. Alright, we got our nether wart here. I'm going to keep that here just for now because I don't really need nether wart. I kind of just want to explore all the chests, to be honest. And nothing that exciting, to be honest. Okay, I thought there'd be like some Cobblemon items in these chests that I can use, but appears that not be the case. Oh, and also because I've been trying to like make my recording sound better, I like noticed the last few times that my mic has kind of been acting funny, so I've been playing around with the settings a lot. I'm probably gonna play around with it a bit more, but I'm gonna try to keep it consistent for this episode at least. So if my voice changes or if the record mic sounds different, that is why I'm messing around with my audio settings a lot. In the end though, I probably just need a new mic, to be honest, because this is like a $25 one I bought off of Amazon, and it's been good to me, but I've had it for a few years now, and it's kind of in a rough spot. Might be dying a little bit, so maybe it's time to upgrade. Also, actually, I broke my diamond shovel, which is really— oh my god. I thought there was nothing there. I like jumped up, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I was so wrong. Oh my god. And, ooh. I totally forgot what I was talking about. We do have these spawners here, though, which is cool. So I can get some good nether— oh my god, I'm gonna like die because I'm not healing up. This is not good. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Well, it's bound to happen eventually. I lost all my levels too. Oh, that's gonna take so long to get back up. The thing when I decided to upgrade my room a little bit, I decided to make this armor stand to carry my stuff. So I can have my old iron items back, you know, even though they're about to die. Wither skeleton, wither skeletons! Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. What in the— what? Okay, this is not good. I definitely do not want to lose that pickaxe. That is the only thing I care about. I have no idea how I'm gonna get past those skeletons. Oh, that is so rough. I don't know what to do, honestly. Oh my god. This fourth time is the charm. Also, here's the thing that we made. It wasn't a time lapse, and it's nothing that creative. I just like to add a dimensional rift between the two. So that's why you can kind of see, like, kind of mixes our world into mine. or the nether into the real world. And the idea, at least. Got a wither skeleton there, and I got the piglin there. Oh, great. This is not a good thing at all. You fall down. Please fall down. You stay far away from me, please. Okay, that's one wither skeleton down. Shoot. Another one down. I just gotta lure out that one somehow. Or I just go around somehow. This is kind of how I'm doing this. He can see me, I think. But it is working. He can't get to me, and that is all that matters. Time to make a breakaway to my stuff. Hopefully it's still there, and I don't encounter anything else that will kill me. Yep. Of course. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Here we go again. We can do this. We'll get there eventually. Pretty sure this is where I died. I'm pretty sure all of my items are officially gone. Let me just double check the footage, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is where I died. I'm pretty sure. I think all my items are gone now. Oh, all that for nothing. And I finally made it back. Okay, yeah, definitely way of getting those items back. They're gone for good. So I guess all I gotta do now is just leave here alive and get all my diamond stuff. Luckily I have a good chunk of diamonds left at home. But yeah, that is rough. And after that explosion of trying to get XP, I finally found an actual spawner, which means I can have an actual XP farm, and I don't have to trade for XP or anything anymore, which is super hype. And basically, this design is actually really simple. You just go into here, it basically just takes the mobs, they send them up this river stream, and from here, oh my god, if I can go high enough, they just go down there, down here, and they fall far enough down where they're actually just like one hit by just tapping them. So if I were just hold this, if they don't have armor on, they basically die in one hit, which makes it super nice. I don't even have to rely on my sword, but of course we're in hard mode, so a ton of them are spawning with armor. That's no big deal. Still easy to kill with the sweep. And I'm gonna have to make a hopper or something there because that's too many items for me to pick up. And I do like to make these areas look a bit nicer, so at one point I'm probably gonna put some that one-sided glass so that you can see into the spawner, which I always like to do because I think it looks sick. And then this room's gonna be like a proper room. But for now, I think that is good. It's nice to have skeletons and not zombies, because then baby zombies don't have to worry about. I don't have to put a slab there, even though they still technically could hit me with an arrow, but it's very unlikely. So yeah, I guess next now is just get my fortune pick back. I did get a silk touch one. I decided to just keep it because then at least I can save the items later for fortune. But now I have all that, I can definitely go get my fortune pick back and even upgrade some more. This spawner is going to be so helpful, and it's not even that far from my base, which is nice too. And perfect. And the next one that I got was the exact one that I needed. And I just grab my mending books out of here. Let's tie it to this. Name you... I don't even know what to name you. Can't think of any Pokemon that's like fortune based. So maybe we'll just name... Oh, we'll name it Meowth Fortunes. And then we'll name our Silk Touch one Volcanian Touch. Because he's like silk, right? Yeah, I think that works. I don't know. Trying to correlate things more into Pokemon. I keep forgetting this is a Cobblemon world after all. Also build up a tower now. Oh my god. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that ruined it. Oh, whatever. It's kind of just a random array of items, but here we go. Okay. Not a bad haul out. Not amazing, but not bad. Time to put all of this in here to smelt. And, oh, I forgot to do the gold. That's silly of me. That 17 diamonds means that we don't also have enough for our wonderful, wonderful armor. So we're just gonna have to stick with the random armor I have on now, and I'm just not gonna do anything too dangerous for a little while. But, you know, I'm gonna go shift my focus back onto that room and spruce up that spawner a little bit. Okay, yeah, this was basically what I was going for. It was like a nice chest area, then a nice little loop down here, and you can attack these guys here. I think the king came out pretty nice. It is feels a little uneven just because that's a glass wall, and then this is all chest and stuff, so the symmetry is not there. But you know, it's fine. It's not needed. And you can see inside here, and I realized I messed up and meant to put a slab on top of there. That's what this was for, and I forgot to place it there. So I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point, but that's a later issue. And it's not really slowing things down, it's just one skeleton overall. But yeah, it's working very nicely now, and all that XP. And if I ever run out of space, I just put all this stuff in there. It works nice, and I am very happy with it. You just don't mind that the entrance to it is kind of lackluster in itself. But it is a far tunnel path, and I'm not really gonna cave out all of it. I did add these things to make sure I know how to get here and there. But besides that, you know, not much for it. So I decided to make a water elevator, and the very neat thing about this one is I accidentally went the wrong way when I was digging down again. But when I go up here, it's in a very, very convenient spot. It's also very long. But yeah, look at that. It's right in a ravine. So it's like not even an easy exit. It's literally just a dead ass right in a ravine. And yeah, that's, you know, that's fun. Just gonna have to build a path out of here now, or maybe another water elevator. But you know, if it was just, you know, further back a little bit and I was smarter, I probably would have been fine. But you know, water elevators kind of suck to make. There are glow squid growing in there. Not expecting that. That'd be really funny if they fall in, actually. I think I'm gonna try to fix that with the slab. I just need a slab. So I am just too short to reach. I guess it doesn't hurt to just, you know, do that. Doesn't look great, but you know what? It works. And it's safe, and I can't get out of here now. Yeah, it doesn't look the prettiest, but it works. That's all that matters. I also got myself a turtle helmet, and it seems a lot more useless than I thought it was. I thought it just gave you permanent water breathing. Nope, only 10 seconds. Oh well. Anyways, enough focus on the mob spawner. I think we're going to shift my focus for the last part of this episode. And that is that we're going to need a lot of Pokeballs at some point, and a good variety of them, because I feel like catching Pokemon in their respective Pokeball is a nice thing to have. So I think we should put our focus into making an apricorn farm. And where am I going to put it? I don't know yet, but probably next to all the farms, because, you know, that makes sense. And this land here is kind of flat, but not really. So I think I'm going to try to terraform this whole area into the apricorn farm. It's going to be quite big at the end of the day, that is for sure. It probably has to go uphill a little bit, which is not that big a deal, and it's going to look a little wacky, but, you know, it'll start off small, and if I need to grow it bigger, it will grow bigger. But for now, I think we got to start here. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. Is it efficient in any way? Is it self-sufficient in any way? No. Does it work? Yeah. Does it look okay? Yeah. That's all I'm kind of going for. I'm going to add little paths here in between each one. And yeah, it should work well. I hope. That's about as much progress I can make, as I am completely out of saplings at the moment. But yeah, this is kind of the vision. It's gonna take up a lot more space than I thought. I mean, I knew it was. I'm gonna have to like carve all of this out and make the paths intertwine somehow correctly. I don't know exactly how big I want it to be. Maybe I just keep it 4, like sections of 4 for now with the rows. Maybe bigger. I have to see how many apricorns there actually are, because I know there's one for each color, and I don't remember how many colors there are exactly. And I'm gonna have to get more seeds, that's for sure. But anyways, I think I'm gonna call that an episode, because I am getting ready for Haytail to come out in the next few days. Or if it's out already by the time I have this episode out, who knows. But definitely expect me to live stream that, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Peace.